My one-room arena challenge was
Let's first. Right off the bat.
Let me scry.
Are they fighting each other?
Shadows of fate. Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Got lucky that time.
Alright.
Delve into destiny.
We are slowly creeping our way up here towards this Electro boss. I'm gonna go just murder up this Electro boss real quick so I can ascend. Fiskr needs to be increased. Just because, like I said, the way I'm playing is I'm just sort of mostly just playing with Chongyun and his two-hander and then using deployables off of Fiskr and Zhang. And then Barbara is just a quality of life that you'll see in pretty much all my squads, just because with Barbara you don't need to actually eat food. Ever. Unless you just want to give yourself a buff. You can eat food to give yourself buffs at that point, rather than eat food to maintain your health bar. Because Barbara will do that for you from that point on in the game. As long as she's in your squad somewhere.
Let me scry.
Why is this doing no damage, this fucking thing? Had it not, like, actually started its fight yet with me? What's really hood, motherfucker? Fight me. Oh shit! There we go, I see you taking damage now. Oh, you're taking a shitload of damage.
God!
Ah,
Jesus!
Okay. It's one of those things, I get it. You take no damage, you take no damage until you're at this point, and then I can fucking face it. Got it. Understood. We're Dark Soulsing about it.
Oh,
Understood.
did I just 3-star
so we take
it?
no damage.
Boom.
We take no damage. We take no damage. Up! Now you're in get your face punched in mode. Golba! Get him! Go get him, Golba! Do work! Light this motherfucker on fire! Single target poke deeps. Ain't no better than Zhang. At least not in my squad, anyways. I'm sure there's better out there, but in my squad, Zhang's def my best. Single target deeps. Rude. Look at this! I think I know how this works. Oh! I've seen that effect in Neverwinter. I know that mechanic. Oh, rude. Alright, let's just throw a barb heal.
I gotta redo it so I can get more stars on the first two.
Alright, what's your mechanic, buddy? I don't understand. Alright, what's this mechanic? What are we doing here? Okay, that's his actual body. No, this is his... What are we doing here? What is your mechanic? What is your mechanic? What do you want me to do to actually make you stay dead? That we're figuring out. Have you done the Electro hypostasis?
Yep.
What do you do to actually make him die at the end?
The 3 orbs you have to use fire on.
Fire on the 3 orbs. Understood.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's supposed to be over the time, but we didn't figure it out until, like, we had killed him twice. And at that point, it was like, throw fire out, and 1 orb went down. We were like, alright, just save the alt and use Zingling's alt. Pretty much took care of all the orbs.
Yeah, makes sense. I'll save her ult for the next time I drop him.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling.
You charge it real quick.
Let me take that Zingling copy that
the kitchen.
I don't need.
Does nothing for you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Lee.
You get to keep her? Is that a thing?
My Goba attack is 4, and my Pyronado is 4.
Frickin' my ult wasn't charged, so I have to fucking down it again, lol.
Switch on my phone is
Her
having some
ult will be
problems.
charged for this time when I down it. He's toast. Ratio.
Oh, right.
He's toast. I told you. I just had to know what the little
Hello,
mechanic
nice
was.
to
I
meet
was like,
you.
well, it's not
My
picking
name
him up. Fucking ran into him.
Well, why is there still an exclamation mark?
Liyue.
Is there still an exclamation mark on your people's choice for
The
Zingling?
kitchen.
Or Zangling?
I practice so hard, but I still get
No, it's not
nervous
even
when
there for me.
introducing myself.
Pretty sure. I'll just go look. Yeah,
Okay,
not
now
there
it's
for me.
gone. Do I have enough for a wish?
Okay, yes, we're definitely leveling up Zhang.
I have
Zhang gets
800.
all this love it. Yum 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 yum. She's hungry. We don't really want to use those there. That's kind of wasteful. We'll use these here. There we go. See, we're actually getting some levels out of stuff. We're gonna use XP, but if we actually kind of want to get levels rather than just pile it into one, because I mean, it'll all come with time, as it turns out. I don't really care about Lisa, but Noelle's actually okay. I'm just a Lisa hater. I'm sorry guys. I'm a Lisa hater. I can be with the fact that I'm a Lisa
It's kind of
hater.
lackluster.
I don't really like her playstyle. The only thing she has going for her good is her charge up mechanic. Like her big AoE Novas that she can put out are really good. But unless you're pairing her with like Noelle or something, she's gonna get beat up while she's charging that shit. So you basically need to give her an overshield so that she can charge her abilities, and that doesn't feel good in gameplay. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like needing a character to make another character be good that's like, in my world, that's like stretching a deck to where it's like, okay, yeah, I've got this card that's already really good, but then I'm going to use this card just because it makes that one card better. And it's like, well, no, you should just continue to use really good cards in your deck. You only have a certain amount of slots, brother. you should, unless that card is like your absolute no joke win condition, you don't just pile on cards because they work kind of cool with other cards. No, they need to be really good. They just need to be good.
I definitely won't need any of these gray.
But yeah, but since Chong and Zhang were my first couple up, I wanted to do their weapons first, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to do whatever weapon so that I can progress the book. And I'll just make sure. Jesus, look, when you get all the stats effects stacked on the thing at one time, they take it's buku how much you just got through their health bar. That's why I like running this squad, because I can stack the everything bagel.
That's not really worth it.
All of my elemental statuses are in some way basically deployable. Chongyong has the circle that now your basics are doing cryo damage. Barbara has the shield to where if you're touching them, they're getting wet. Lol. And then,
Goblin Slayer.
Lol. Yeah, I caught it after I said it. Like, what? Lol.
Oh, shit.
Like, lol. And then, Fiscal has the deployable and Zhangling has the deployable, where they both have their little friends, basically, that come out, and they're, little mini turrets. So you can get your stats effects on without having the character actually need to be out, or having to do it like within a time period of using a move. Like all of their moves are deployable and stay active.
I need to do some more domains.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing some domain hunting just because I think that's one of the few things I have, because I'm at one of those, like just with like any other gacha, if you know what you're doing and as a grinder, like you can easily get to the point where you can't do stuff because your adventure rank's not high enough. Well, I can't progress my story because my adventure rank's not high enough.
Yep.
Yep.
And what I'm noticing, it's basically like if you hit 20, you get quest up till 23. Or if you hit 23, then you get quest to 25. But you have a 2 to 3 level gap to where you have to actually grind, then get quests.
Yeah, there's definitely, if you're not just super casual gamer guy, you know what I mean? Like if you're a grinder, there's definitely going to be points where you have to stop and kick over. That's absolutely factual information. Because if you don't, you'll be hindered with where you can progress at that point. Okay, lol. They were like, here are 3 little air snakes to make yourself an air vortex, but you could have just jumped off the cliff right behind the chest. Lol, 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 lol. So I take back about what I said about all of the air ones being so cunty. I found some pretty easy peasy air ones when I'm now like going back through Mondstadt.
Was it Hidden Palace of
They were just
Lausanne?
like one little hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, that's in the south. All those bottom ones are in the south.
All right, what shall we hit up next here? All right, so we just did this one and the boss.
Garden.
We should probably check what it's going to take for us to get Fiscal up. What's Fiscal going to need? Fiscal. This fiscal year, what do you need to ascend, my dear?
Falling asleep,
Oh,
you're
need
weak,
one.
squirrel.
That's freaking the 2-clapper. I need to kill that boss one more again.
The electric one.
Yeah, I gotta kill it one more time. So I just gotta run away from its thing long enough for it to respawn. Oh, damn, and then I need Guapo. 40k for the Ascension. Okay, I gotta go make some more Mori. So, probably a domain. Alright, let's find us a domain.
I'm doing the one for the horns if you want.
I'm just trying to find one I haven't done, so I actually get rewards.
Pretty sure you have an invite chilling, squirrel. Unless you're on Fallout 76.
Oh, apparently if you're on Fallout 76, F you, guy.
Basically.
Oh, damn, it's like that, Huffin? Good God.
Fallout
I didn't know you were serious.
Fallout to me is like Fortnite.
You know, Fortnite's got its redeeming factors, whereas Fallout kind of really just fell out, as it turns out. It just... I don't know. I understand why it came out and was the way that it was, because at the time, like, the entire craze with the planet was BR this, BR that.
And then
BR
as soon as it came out, it's like, that's all there is. Call of Duty, PUBG.
The problem was that's the fad. Was the BR fad is the real deal Holyfield, and the issue is that the Fallout community didn't want to play BRs. They weren't BR people. Our face-off, this is super duper super cool. There's no NPCs. There's no one to talk to. There's nothing that made Fallout a Fallout game, and that's where it just. Not only did you make a shitty version of the BR, but you didn't even make your game anymore. So you just made a shitty BR. And now, after the fact, they've done the No Man's Sky and done their Uber patch and made their game semi-playable, I guess you could say now.
Still, it's like Destiny.
I said
they fucked me over.
semi-playable. No, I said semi-playable.
You promise one thing and you deliver another? I'm sorry, that game is gone to me.
No, Bungie? Well, I'm done with Bungie. Bungie Destinied me. Bungie Maddened me for the last time. Madden got me enough times where I bought Madden and it's the same game.
I'd rather go play soccer and buy the characters every year.
He said, put me... You know, with the type of whale you are, you could play NBA 2K games.
Except I would have to buy
a character
characters.
for you would be nothing. Yeah, but that's what I mean, like... You'd have 2 fucking lineups of basketball teams at this point. Because you'd have 10 characters if you'd split the same money into 2K.
Oh, damn.
10 fully built characters.
I really just failed the challenge. What?
Ball. You, sir, fail.
I guess my timer ran out.
first time completion! Oh yes, a 40 Primo gem! I need it! I need it in my right!
Nowhere to hide. Speed up the fire. Nice and spicy.
I know, Bentley, and then we gotta look at our other swords and see what we can do as far as level them up. Maybe we can actually progress our book without having to wait for a day to come around for you to be able to level up the weapons that I I know, because we like progression. We like a progression. If you're not a progressing in the MMO, that's when it gets very stale.
Let me scry. Nowhere to hide.
Once Warframe goes from actually being a shiny, awesome, your superpowered robots in frickin' like space, ninja superpowered robots in space. Once it loses that veneer and it becomes farm frame, and you realize there's nothing really to do with how powerful you are, it goes away pretty quick.
Turns out I have to pay attention. Not just lull and look at something on my phone. I honestly think I'm gonna replace Ling though. Even though she's C6, I think Dulik would be a better option.
Yeah, for you? For sure. I mean, you gotta figure out whatever your playstyle is.
You can control the fire a lot easier. I mean, yeah, Ling's ult is amazing, but I don't know. I'd rather have fire on command than have to wait for fire to come up.
Well, in that case, Amber's your best bet because she can aim hers 24/7. Just click, click, click.
Dulik's almost just as like often as that. His cooldown is short, especially with the sword I got. It's like a 30% energy recharge rate.
Oh, that's what's up.
What am I looking at, Squirrel?
But yeah, you have to be able to use Zhang's fire effectively, you have to position Gopa in the right spot. Otherwise, lol to the GG lol, because he's gonna do what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
That's real life for sure. Can I not get back up there? Is that not a thing? You can't climb in here? Okay, can't climb in here.
Like the first two characters I probably max are gonna be Mona for the water, because she's just badass, and my cat girl. Because,
like I said, I've got Shongyang already 50, and my Zhang will be 50 here in a little bit. And I'm gonna get, after I finish this domain, I'm gonna go farm that Electro boss again, so that I can take Fiscal from 40 to 50. And I'm just gonna go with what the game gives me, because I don't have the privilege of being able to be uber picky. You work hard for your expendable income. I give you hella shit about it, but
I don't like the options. I don't like having like 27 people to play with, because then there's too much choice.
God, that does so much damage when my squad fucking deployables all pop off. Their health bars just get annihilated.
There we go. He's maxed. I need 4-star purple Ascension mat. Okay. That's from level 40 plus versions of the hypostasis.
So this thing is absolutely like a dungeon. Issue with that though is it's super single player. So everything that I've run into that is like what we would call dungeon-esque Elfen is single player. And everything that is multiplayer is like arena-esque. What the fuck? Why can't I hit you? Why do I suck? Why do I suck at this? Oh my god, I have to hit all... Oh my god, I'm trash ass. This is gonna be terrible. Alright, go. Fly. Fly. Do things. Fly. Okay, good.
Let's commit, because that actually gives me a great sword user. And I'm happy about that.
No, and having like there's certain things that are quality of life things in game, especially when you're farming. Like if you're just running around on the map doing a farm squad, you definitely want to have a bow. You definitely want to have a two-hander because that's your mining and that's your easy farming of like animals, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect sword for him.
Indeed, Barbara. Let the show begin.
For it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Though I looked for a while last night and I couldn't figure out whose voice that is. I'm gonna have to wait until they actually release the voice actors' names.
Once you have Fiscal with even just the one constellation, that little orb she gets that is him when he's not there is really good. Just for peppering them with the circle button, it's quite impressive.
You put the bow on her for auto attacks, and she's really good too.
I'm on her right now, actually. Yeah, her charge attack is really lackluster, honestly. Her basic, especially when she doesn't have.
I would believe that. You voice Paimon. How many resin
I need
do I have?
Fetters of the Dandelion Gladiator. And is that also on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah. So again,
might as well
me,
stack up
right?
the mats that we can get now. Then we don't have
Fuck
to worry
me,
about
right?
it later.
No, but again, fuck me, right?
You gotta wait.
Back to the point at which was fuck me, right? And I reiterate back to the original statement of, yo, the game said, yo, fuck you, guy.
Both of the drops were domains, weren't they? Like there was no boss mob that you could kill.
Well, no, it said those domains were the places to go. If there was a boss mob in game, I'd already be on the fucking iPad trying to figure out where it was.
Yep.
For real, dude. Because once there was for my characters, for instance, I've been those boss mobs, I've just been hard farming them. They're easy peasy. The word boss things that are your character essential materials. I've been stepping the dicks off those guys. All right, so I got to go back over to Windy Dickle over there. No, I got to go to the. I gotta go back over to Electro guy.
You see that sword squirrel? I think that fits him. I liked it on Beto, but I think I'm gonna start using it on him. Since I actually have him now.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass though. I like the way he felt when I was playing with him, but I like the sword characters.
Whoa! Bye-bye!
Yeah, it's not great. That bow is not great. Ooh, I should look at their swords. What's your sword looking like, lady? Can we enhance it? Is that a thing? Elfin, what did you say today was?
Friday.
So I can get this Boreal Wolf cracked tooth from somewhere today. The forgery domain Submerged Valley.
Isn't that the Wolf Guardian? I don't want to say anything for spoilers.
No. That's it literally says the domain of forgery Submerged Valley. So if I just have to go find where Submerged Valley is. Altar of Falls I apparently haven't unlocked yet because I think that's the place where you have to drain the lake to unlock the dungeon. And I haven't figured out how to drain the lake yet. but I do know where it's located. And then they all also say crafted, so somewhere there must be a way for us to roll up our materials off somebody.
Alchemist. If you're talking about like the element stones, the very first item.
No, this one even says this boreal wolf's cracked tooth can be crafted.
That may be blacksmith. I would check blacksmith or alchemist.
And then I have to kill some abyss mages to get the ley line branch, the dead ley line branch.
Those are pretty easy.
I can get the dead ley line branches off of the store as well, too. For sure. So that sword is actually a doable one for me to crack.
Those don't cost any resin, though. So those are easy to kill.
So let's enhance this sword all the way up. No, I need to crack it again.
I think I have like 15 fragile resins, but I don't want to use them yet.
But it's farmable. This is a farmable sword I can do today. So that's one weapon I can do today that I have. Alright. What's your weapon looking like? I haven't cracked it once.
You're right, if Squirrel joins the litter.
One-hander, though, so... the party's open, Pimp.
Yeah.
I'm in your party.
Yeah, well...
If I was
you're
not
here with
alright
me.
with people joining... Yeah, no, if I was not alright with people joining, I'd just put one up in the chat.
You actually reminded me to lock the party. I've had too many people try to invite me to games. And it's just a matter of time before somebody's like, automatic join party, and then bam, let's start saying shit. Yeah. Like, I don't...
voice rings in my ears and I want it to go away.
There we go.
I just had to leave. Okay. Enhance my sword. Select material.
Be back now. Come on, stream. Pop back up. There you go.
9,000. Jesus. All right. Those are a lot of XP. All right. Enhance.
I'm just wondering how much it's going to cost to go from 40 to 50. Because it was 109,000 to go from 20 to 40.
Select. Why would it auto add those if it's gonna overdo it so much? That's so weird. Select. Alright. What should we get rid of here?
I also saw a bunch of the Chinese beta testers saying that the max crit rate, the cap was 80%, not 100%. Really? I gotta wait till a certain time.
Welcome to my life in this game right now. Why is it doing that? Oh my god, this...
So I have to leave and come back now, don't I? Wow. Alright, let's see 2 more load screens.
Yes, enjoy them.
At least they're not as bad as some other games.
See, you know what those loading screens are for me? Why people like who bitch about loading screens are never a problem for me? Because I'm a pawhead, I can just hit my bong during a loading screen.
Yeah.
And I never have a problem with loading screens for that exact reason.
Hey, it's break time.
Yeah, dude, just reach over, grab the bong, like, all right, oh, cool, more time for me. All right, So, to enhance this sword, what is this gonna take me other than my life and a whole bunch of Marmoria?
Did you make your
Sometimes it's
surname
hard
and
to
forenames
enhance your sword.
Suicide Squirrel?
What's up?
Did you make both of your names the same?
Yeah, Thundering Runes.
Yeah, I am Sue Squirrel.
Suicide Squirrel.
Surname Sue Squirrel. That's right.
All right.
We have a few specials today.
And Electro Chin Mages.
I didn't even
Or
know they had to do
out of
that.
the store.
Named
Alright,
after my
so-
great-great-grandfather.
Suicide Squirrel.
Sue Squirrel, Sue Squirrel.
Or was he Golden
So-
Squirrel?
No, that was my
he's
father.
Suey Swirl the third.
I'm-
at this point.
yes, the third.
Sw-
That's right.
Swirly Squirrel?
Sue Squirrel. Sue Squirrel the third
Say that 5
Esquire
times fast.
of Vevenberg.
Suey Squirrel the third Esquire. Yeah,
Because-
DDR.
oh my god!
I bring great honor to my family.
Oh, I do not disgrace the family. That means you do not rack the discipline.
Greetings, Mr. Huff.
If you don't want to see spoilers, don't watch. This is like a side quest, but
Pleasure at this hour.
eh.
To tell you the truth, I'm really not
Oh,
as invested in the story in this game, which is weird because I don't think the story's bad at all. I don't.
Oh,
I
just
can't tell
wait.
you why. I
Soon as
just
you-
the
you'll get
gameplay
there.
is so good that it over encompasses the story,
Yeah.
which never happens.
For me, it's got to be about gameplay, and the gameplay's pretty good in this game.
The story that we
I mean,
just did
there's
not long
games I play
ago
just
was
for the
pretty good,
story.
though, Don, wasn't it? The whole dragon part.
Oh yeah, when you actually get to that's for me that was the big selling point of the game was the Storm Terror
What would
when
you
you
like
go
to
to
drink?
his area. That whole thing was for me the big selling point.
Dandelion wine.
I'll give a game a good chance. I'll play it past when I think it's shitty.
Apple juice.
Yeah, look at Skyforge. I think we
Yeah,
played.
the dirt up until the devs came on my fucking stream and made it so I couldn't play their game anymore.
Then I must regretfully ask you to come
Because I was breaking it and showing people how they never had to put money into this game and could always weekly cap out their resources in an hour of farming.
Yeah,
You're a hero of the people.
I was to the masses, but not to the devs, and they locked my account because of it.
turns out the resistances are bad.
And then when I went to go to their customer service about my account, because I was probably the #1 Skyforge streamer at the time, because not only was I breaking the game and showing people how they didn't have to put money in, but I was one-manning 15-man raids. Yeah. So I was breaking their mechanics on top of their monetary source. So yeah, they did away with me. I tone it down in games now. I don't go as hard. I learned my
Wise.
lesson.
Wise.
Yeah.
Did you lose out on cash though with the whole Skyforge Forge thing?
I put some money into Skyforge. I wasn't as insane as Elfin,
Oh,
where he
hey.
Well,
funded 2
nobody's-
guilds basically.
Nobody's as
Elfin,
insane.
Elfin funded 2 guilds basically in Skyforge, and that was saying something at the time, dude.
Started my own and then met him, and I was like, you know what? Let's start this.
I'm
Switched
learning
over
a
to
lot about
his
your
and went
gaming
there.
history, buddy, and it's all starting to make sense.
Oh, you have no
I was
idea.
talking to him about starting a guild on 14, and he was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally ran a 300-person guild on 14 to the point
Yeah,
where I was
I've
doing
done-
shit weekly.
My
and
guild
I
life was,
like, no.
already at its meh point after WoW. That the shininess of the guild, how it was for Johnny and them, it was and he's like, I can't believe he left after I helped him farm so much gear. And I said, welcome to guild life, you big dummy.
A guild to me is literally 4 to 8 friends, and I could care less who else.
Yeah, no, legit. It's the people I actively play with when I'm online, and then the rest of the people are literally just space fillers for when the homies aren't around.
Wait, does this mean
Oh, God. That's kind of harsh.
Yo, it's real talk, bro. It's real talk, bro.
I'm accepted. I'm part of something.
You're a space filler.
Oh. Okay. I can sleep with
You're
that.
a fucking red shirt. If you work your way up to be on the actual crew, we'll let you know.
Oh no. My life is a lie.
The
Yeah.
cake is absolutely a lie.
Your college term's only 4 years, but we're gonna redshirt you for 3 years. Then you can play for another 3.
Oh, okay.
Although, in all reality, quite a few of us do have some years of play with each other at this point. So
Mine's more
true.
sporadic.
Elfin might actually hold you to the years thing, because some of us, we do have some years under our belts now at this point.
Husband showed up just as expected.
That's encouraging.
Okay, remember
That's
the
encouraging.
I tend to switch back and forth between Xbox and PlayStation, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's how he
Screw
keeps.
you guys.
That's how he keeps himself
I'm
from
leaving you
being
for Fallout.
uber unsafe. I mean, that's if that's your choice, that's your choice. At some point, I'll go play some Rocket League or some freaking Fortnite. That's real life.
I'm not. I got on Fallout today, dude. I've been telling my buddy. I just tried to get him on another game, and I finally got him on something else than what he was playing. And
Well,
I feel so bad.
The
but
thing is that is just, the only, like I said, the only issue with Fallout is that Fallout as a like franchise has always given you a thing that was like a thing you could depend on. And then all they did was just continue to expand on that thing and make it better. And then all of a sudden, they've put their franchise tag on this thing that's not the thing they've been selling you.
oh, believe me, I've been
Like,
playing Fallout.
I was
since
completely
PC.
okay with the
I
Fallout.
totally-
You can madden me over and over in Fallout, and I'll keep giving you my bucks until Fallout 76, and then I was like, what the fucks?
Yeah.
I've
trust
never
me,
even
I
played
know,
it.
dude. I've been playing since I was like, I think I was like 13 when I played the first Fallout on PC. So, and I've played every single one of them, every freaking thing with the staple of Fallout on it. And you're right. That about sums it up.
That was my biggest issue, honestly.
I don't even see how
and
they
I think
still
that was
have
the
a
issue for a
following.
lot of the Fallout community, because the Fallout community expected them to give us a thing that was even looked or felt like Fallout, and that was not what 76 was. It was this whole new thing
beyond
that was
that,
trying to be something that it
wasn't even what
unfortunately.
they said it was going to be. I mean, the game was just
Well, no, because they rushed it. They rushed it,
And they
that was the
promise
problem.
more inventory space, and then they charge you $100.
Because they were like
That's
they were
why
behind.
they lost
They
me.
were behind like in schedule, and the actual like all their funders basically needed them to get it on the market at the time, because and the reason why they did that was because Fortnite at the time was insane, making original World of Warcraft monthly money, and like everyone wanted a piece of that pie right then and there, and because of that, they released their pie before it was even cooked. Here's some ingredients. Here's some crust. How you like the pie, brother?
they can say what they want. I honestly think the whole Bethesda acquisition thing by Xbox has a lot to do with the whole 76 Fallout thing. Like,
We do, but
I think the bigwigs didn't make the turn that they wanted off that, and they're old and they want to retire. And when they didn't get the return they wanted from 76, and it was a mess, here comes Xbox in to save the day. And
Oh yeah, and it was super necessary though. They needed that bailout. They needed it because they made a decision, and then they tried to rush the decision, and it wasn't a completed decision yet. It was like half of a decision, and they threw out what they still had on the idea table as a mass marketed game. And it was like oof. And that
they
oofed a
would've
lot of people.
failed to deliver a good, like, say, Elder Scrolls or
Like
Fallout.
My homies tell me that Destiny's good now.
Over.
The Destiny 2, they actually have like gone and made it better, but it turns out I told them flat out, like, I'm sorry, Destiny can't get me back. Bungie can't get me back. They can't. After they promised me, after I held Die Hard for so long in Destiny 1, that I just automatically got Destiny 2 without thinking about it, and then that's what they gave me, I just, fuck you then.
Yep.
You are not going to give me 8 hours worth of mechanics to get to the loot, and then you're going to give me a color shader. You can eat my whole butthole. Take a slow stroll around my butthole with your tongue, bro.
Now,
I thought Destiny 2 was great, dude, and these days it is good, but I couldn't.
Yeah,
it's like
no.
you said, the
And my
guild
friends
life,
have told me
guild
it's
life, I
way
could not
better.
do it.
you know all the
I was
stuff that we
hit
got
up
for
by my
free?
guild at like 3 in the morning saying I had to come do this raid because they absolutely needed one more, and I was just getting my arm twist left and right by my guildmates, and I was just like, dude,
Master G. Lucas.
You know all the free stuff that we
I
got
can't
for
do this
free in
anymore.
Destiny 1? You have to pay for it now. Like
All of it,
shaders
yeah, I
and
know. Everything.
banners and emotes and all this. Like,
Everything is a microtransaction now. I have kept up with that.
wow.
May I have a quiet word?
Dude, I just found Ella Musk. I think it's Elon's daughter.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
She's in the library, and she's gonna be a super
I don't
genius.
know what this
She's
is
gonna
about.
save the human
Let's
race.
head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly.
I mean, they already
I'm
created
coming.
Catgirls in this, so it's a win.
Elfin.
I'm trying to find this Lisa lady. There she
That's
is.
about that BDA life.
Everything's going according to plan.
At least you're not about that BESM life.
I must get going.
I don't even want to know.
I won't have a second to spare.
Big
I
eyes,
wanna
small
know.
mouth.
Please
Lol.
elaborate.
Big
No.
eyes, small mouth. Lol.
No sauce.
You guys went to all kinds of fucked up places.
My mind stays there. I just don't say anything.
It's a type of role playing, honestly, in all lol
Oh, God.
nerddom.
You want
it's
to
a
see
type of
roleplay?
roleplay.
Go to Final
Where
Fantasy
they,
14.
where they like, it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but their characters are all like little chibi animes, basically. Big eyes, small mouth, anime style characters.
Like, it's to the point of people doing like legit posters for events like cafe. Come see two cat girls dancing on a table. And there's like a whole backstory
Nice.
for the characters.
Can I drop
Everybody
ones?
shows up.
What's really good? Do they serve beer and alcohol here?
I'm
'Cause in
pretty
our
sure
strip
there
clubs,
is a
they
Make
don't.
It Rain mode on 14 where you throw gills, so...
Savage.
What I don't, like anime, dude. I love anime, but some things I just don't understand in the anime, like the body pillow
Well,
thing.
the
What
thing about
WTF, man?
You're
I
not
don't
high
get it.
enough weed yet to
the thing
understand.
about anime is that the anime is literally one of those things that it's like
It's different
there's
tier
a flavor
status.
for
Dealing
everyone.
with you will be
Literally, it literally is something where it takes all kinds. Like there's all flavors and all walks of life. Well, that anime is like one of those things where it's there is
Yeah.
some weird shit out there for everybody. Whatever your
different level
weirdest
weed.
weird shit is, there will be an anime that will find
ability.
one that'll hit your weird spot.
Throw his sword and then teleport to it? What? That would have been awesome.
Oh, the twisted webs we weave.
Facts.
I want to know the backstory on these rabbit mages. I'm supposed to defeat the Abyss Order. Oh, there they go.
Delve into death. Fate is upon you.
Nobody was spawning for a second there.
Don't blink.
My library fees are going to be outrageous. I think I stole every book in this place.
Eventually, you get achievements for
Yes.
it once you learn them all.
Lisa's gonna be pissed at
No,
you.
we're Lisa's golden child.
We do what we want.
She wants it.
So does Kaya.
Friendship?
Oh God.
Are we talking about friendship?
Yes, friendship.
Ah, what a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah. Friendship is the way.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh no, you weren't here. You should have.
GS about it, brother.
I'm almost about to clip that shit from when we first started streaming. That shit was sauce.
Oh man.
Oh.
When I touch them, they get wet.
Yeah.
Lol. Lol.
Things keep going this way. We're just gonna have to let Cruz in here.
No, that's next level Goblin Slayer. That's like Berserk and
Oh
Goblin
my
Slayer. Kid's got no
I'm
filter,
almost
plays
27.
music in the background. It's
We can't do all that extra.
Anarchy.
I was like, no, there's copyright laws for a reason.
Don't get me wrong. Like I have the MA tag on my stream. Like parents can have their parental whatever, so I can't get in trouble. People can come on my stream and be like, blah 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 blah. Your language is this, and I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Turns out you said yes to come to my stream.
Yeah.
That's what the MA tag fucking filter is for.
Yeah, but there is extenuating circumstances for certain
well, with
content.
BLM and everything else, you still have to censor yourself. It doesn't matter. We don't have freedom of speech. Yes, that's
Oh.
real life. Yes, that is real life.
Yeah,
that is
that
the
is
world we
real.
live in, and that is also why, like, I had to start having Johnny and those guys mute their mics, or I had to sit them down and tell them, look, your language doesn't cut it right now.
Yep.
Sorry.
The struggle is real.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Like, if you want to talk about stuff, hit me up on Discord.
This is part of my life, and if you can't get with this part of my life, I'm sorry. Because you can't not drop N-bombs and shit in your everyday language.
Nope.
And none of you are actually black. Doesn't matter if you're Puerto Rican. That's their word, not ours. As it turns out. It's real life. You don't get to say it. You don't get to do it. It doesn't get to be part of a thing. It will instantly get you destroyed. I watched what it did to this. They fucking sat Smite pros for weeks. They gave Smite pros that said it 2 years ago on a stream one time. A 2-week sit.
Yep.
That lets you know how insane it is.
Hey, at least we don't have to worry about squeakers that freaking stream Call of Duty anymore. Because they'll never last.
They won't. It won't be a thing.
Oh my god.
It will not be a thing.
There's a reason why I stay away from Xbox.
You gotta stay on the bright side, man.
Yeah. That's like when you're in the YouTube hole. That's when you're in the Twitch hole. Don't judge him. I have Twitch holed myself into frickin' what is that? AMSR?
Oh my god.
Completely by accident, and I had to ask Shanzi, what am I watching? And he's like, what'd you make it to? And I had to describe it, and he's like, oh, you're in an AMSR stream. And I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Wait,
next level VTuber.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy, dude. I was like, this chick is clearly high as balls on MDMA right now, crunching little things in the microphone. With that weird little foam shit. She was playing with that foam shit in the microphone, making weird little ooh noises, and fucking her eyes were. She had all pupil, bro. I was a damn nightclub security dude for a long time, and I know what someone who's high on MDMA looks like, and she was fucking flying, dude.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be
I was like, what am I watching?
Master D. Luke. I mean, today's
Huffman, go back to your post. Leave us alone.
Leave just now.
I kind of want to level up Lisa, man. But I already got like a level.
The best thing about the whole scene that I saw was that she had like all these funny little lights set up, and there was like all these fertility statues behind her. And like one of those anime body pillows, but it looked like a giant dildo.
Oh god.
The anime body.
It was insane, dude. I was like, what am I looking at? She had the cat ears on with like weird pigtails coming out from behind them. Oh my god, dude. I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. How did I make it here? I made it into a serious Twitch hole that day.
Stay away from YouTube.
Yes. I made it into a really terrible YouTube hole the other day. Oldie put me into a really terrible YouTube hole with CSGO tilted rage moments, and I was on like a 45-minute
and
YouTube
then it clicked to something else for some reason.
Of like just watching these CSGO pro to the point that like there was a CSGO tournament in the UK where they had their mice, their keyboards, their monitors chained the fuck down so they couldn't throw them at each other. That's how hardcore these guys get, dude.
I could see it. That was me back in the day. That's why I quit. Quit Call of Duty.
That is how hardcore these guys get with the freaking Counter-Strike rage, bro.
I've never broke a controller though.
There's one dude who like, I don't know how he has anything left. He like every 6th stream breaks his fucking keyboard, dude. Like breaks the table. They break their tables. They like pound into their tables so hard they break the desk. Like, what do you mean?
Is there something wrong with me? Because this sounds like something I want to be part of.
Well, go look up top tilts, and you will at some point see LOL Tyler 1, and those are worth watching because he's pretty LOL.
Is he the bald guy that wears this not a string top, the
Reformed
T-top?
Reformed? Yeah, the Reformed. That's his clothing line. That's his clothing line, by the way, Elfin, because he was banned from League of Legends for a year because he's so fucking toxic that it turns out in League they'll actually ban you, which is what Smite needed to be doing years ago so that it wouldn't be in the fucking position it's in. Yeah, they need to be real big boys and actually bring down the dad hammer like fucking Riot does.
Love Smite, but they failed.
They are starting to do it now. I caught a month fucking ban. No, I caught a week-long ban.
God.
Yeah, I caught a week-long ban during my like height of my Smite streaming recently, where I was just tearing it through ranked. I caught a week-long ban. Yeah, dude. But I did tell DM Brandon to eat a fat sack of dick and that banning people does nothing in this game.
Well, come to find out the menu.
Yeah, but it turns out now, Elfin, that next patch, they're banning people now. Because, like, I was in a ranked game with him and I fucking went off, bro. I was like, you're completely ass. Like, how are you fucking this popular? And then like people that were playing with him, like, you got to watch what you're saying. You'll get banned. And I'm like, do you know what banning does in this game? And I literally stopped what I was doing from the jungle and started typing what it actually does in Smite. The favor decrease that you got, I typed the whole thing, the whole lot of it.
Thank you for all your
I was like, dude, it does nothing in this game. Report me all you fucking want. And that's when, like, the people that obviously were playing with him were like, yo, if depending on who it is that reports you, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I get that, but I'll be the guy that starts the ball rolling.
You take the hit.
And now you
lamb.
actually do. Like, from dodging games and from being that guy and shit,
That's
you'll
good.
get bans, bro.
Good. Those people should get fucking permabans
The
if they dodge
more
a game.
you do it, the worse it gets. So, like, if you dodge twice in a 24-hour period, you're getting at least a 24-hour ban. If you do it the next day, or no, if you do it the next day when you get on after your 24-hour ban, pull that shit again, or you pull it within 3 or 4 days of your getting out of a ban, you're getting a week ban.
Yeah, I can see the 24 for extenuating circumstances, like if your power goes out.
But if you do it again, you know what I mean? And then they say that if it's because you have internet connections or whatever, that's, I'm sorry, you're going to get bans from that. But you shouldn't be putting your internet connections into a multiplayer game that they don't. If you go out of that game, those people are fucked that's on your team. They are fucked now. They have to be so savage to win 4v5 in a MOBA
Done it
that
before.
you're fucked. No, I've had to do it before because I'm not losing MMR. As it turns out, I'm not giving you my MMR because your internet's shitty. I'm gonna go hard, and that's why I only play ranked with a homie so that we can F7 warrior about it. Because if there's 2, you can't make us leave. We can F7. We can say no to your every time you throw up the I want to forfeit. We can say no and keep you here hostage. As it turns out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't go play ranked in Smite unless I absolutely have someone that I know is going to grind ranked with me. I don't go play ranked.
There should be certain standards for ranked,
you have to be able to F7 warrior about it. Otherwise, you can just lose MMR because your team's shitty and they're not willing to let you and your homie carry them to a W. And yes, it turns out it might take the 2 of you 45 minutes to find the right team fight after you have your builds fully on so that you can hyper carry it. But it's real life. It's real life.
Yeah, that's why
I'm not trying to give up my damn MMR.
Should be standards for ranked, all ranked, no matter what.
But so now High Res is starting to do that, and I appreciate it now. And yeah, I've taken bans for it, and yeah, I cussed out DM Brandon in a fucking game. Yeah, that's real life. And it is what it is, bro.
That's why
I'll be the guy
playing.
to take a 7-day ban if the company will actually do something about the fact that, especially after the Avatar, like their pros didn't want to play ranked after that Avatar patch. After the Avatar BP came out, and all the like super young people that were like Avatar heads got into Smite because they had the Avatar BP with the Avatar skins.
Mm-hmm.
It was over, bro. Smite was so bad that I put it down, and I was getting like up to 30 plus like viewers like every time I'd get on for Smite at that point. But I also was going like 27-1 in ranked and climbing my way from 400 MMR where my placements landed me up back to 15 or 1700 MMR. And in Smite, that's saying something because you get 17 MMR a game.
Don, you are living proof that a human being can hook a Red Bull to an IV.
No, it's because I'm a soulless ginger robot, and yeah, I can actually live on the Rockstar diet. No, it's completely fine. I'm a
it's-
soulless ginger robot. That's
it's
real life. I'm
It's
okay
like
with
you
that.
had to get
I'm a
used to me.
grindbot.
You have to get used to Don.
You gotta accept who you are. I admire that.
Yeah, and that's why we get along. Because it turns out we're both loud, likable assholes.
Loud assholes that love to argue.
Oh, I'm a major asshole.
And
Yeah,
we
you
will.
didn't
we
hear
will
that.
debate.
I just have to give people a hard time.
We will debate. I'm a master debater. God damn it! You don't know me.
Master. You got lots of practice.
I have to do it at least twice a day.
Good for your blood sugar. I don't know
That's
how.
good.
but
It's good for keeping your
it is.
blood pressure down, though. And if you play Smite, your blood pressure's gonna be high.
I thought spicy food was good, but apparently not. It's gonna make an alien spawn from your belly.
Yeah. Spicy food is not the answer.
You're
I
fucking
just had a
alien.
full-on
lol.
date with Lisa, man. I think I'm gonna get to clap them.
Clap the Healy
Like
curls.
that.
Oh God, where was I? Got on another damn tangent. Sitting around in town, and it's a good thing they don't have fucking dance emotes. Because if they had dance emotes, I'd be sitting around town dancing and shit, fucking talking half the time instead of actually progressing what I should be doing. All right, back to domain farming.
Dude, these crystals are pretty expensive. Like, you need 4 blue
Alright,
crystals for 1. What?
Oh, the Traveler is dense.
You're just now finding that out? The Paimon is like 50% more dense.
Add
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Protagonist is always dense. This is just how anime works.
I guess while I'm standing here, that's something I can also actively do.
Do I want to pull, or do I want to save? I'm really debating saving.
So it looks like I have a one-hander,
I can't even pull anyway.
a spear, and 2 books. I can craft. I just need
I'm
crystal
gonna give her
chunks out
Oh.
the
a
ass.
mist flower. So
What
she-
was
Is there anywhere you can purchase crystal chunks? Or do I just
I
have to
don't
go
think you
farm
can
them?
buy mats like that. You just have to farm them.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
any.
looked. I haven't tried to go like actively look. I've just been sort of smashing through story and.
What was
and
the
then
mat that you wanted to
getting
craft,
sidetracked.
or that you said you wanted to craft? Was it a bone?
No, there's certain things that I know you can get out of that one shop, the Paimon shop or whatever.
No, this one you can craft blue items with greens.
AFK.
Like you can
Oh,
craft,
yeah?
you can craft a level 2 Ascension. There's the Sturdy Bone Shard, Energy Nectar, Golden Raven Insignia, Lieutenant's Insignia.
And where's
Agent's
that crafting
Sacrifice.
station at?
The Alchemist.
Oh, that's the alchemy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go see what's up there. I was just at Wagner, looking to see what
Dead
what
Leyline
4-star
leaves.
weapons I can
I'm
craft.
pretty sure you said that.
Yeah, those are parts of the material.
The Forbidden
Alright,
Curse
so go
Scroll,
to the
Weathered
craft.
Arrowhead. You can even craft the greens too.
Oh yeah, you can craft the shards.
It's a adventure rank based. You have to be adventure rank to unlock it.
And
Like-
so all these potions, if you're ever going to craft potions, make sure you have Lisa to do it because she actually is the potion beach.
You can craft
FYI.
purples and
Just FYI.
golds. You gotta be 35 and 45. Holy crap.
Yeah. That makes sense, Bill, because that's when you have to be that level to make that ascension jump.
Oh,
dude.
but you can make the stones. Those stones that you need, rank 25, you unlock it. For the blues. Purples are 35, yellows are...
No, I know. I don't need the
45.
stones though right now. I have that stuff. You get that stuff off the bosses. Honestly, Alpha, it drops pretty regularly. Like,
Oh, there's-
like Monster Hunter-esque regularly. You get what I'm saying? Like it's easy.
Oh,
to
here's
get
the
a
books
lot of
that
those
you can
materials
craft.
off the bosses.
For the talent levels.
Oh, look at that!
The shackles.
I can craft that freaking shoehorn thing I needed, bro, and I only needed one. Good looks. Oh, Elfin, I
There
could
you
kiss your
go.
whole fucking face right now.
That's what I do. I look. I search.
No, yeah, no, I could kick your. Oh, damn it! I still need more of these stupid fucking bones. All right, I need to go. I need to go find where to farm these fragile bone shards.
You should be able to go to the craft list and then hit R3 on that item.
Drop by Geo Sap Hatchlings. Where's my iPad? I need to have a database. There's got to be a database for me to fucking go find.
Still only for level 14 battle pass.
Hopefully this will actually take me to... Hopefully this search of the internet will take me to a database. I do not want YouTube to be open anymore. You cannot catch me in a hole right now. Alright.
How you doing, Somber?
This...
Oh, keep doing that story. There's a part that you're gonna like, Squirrel.
Links. He's AFK.
They talk about pie.
Squirrel's AFK.
He's in the chat.
Finding someone to chat to
Oh.
would be better than just standing around.
Why is there not just a map? Oh, is this maybe a thing? Do we have a fandom? Is this a thing? Do we have a database forming from fans? Do we have that happening? Is it good enough to have maps? Oh, it's a boss.
Oh, I know who you are. Oh shit!
Well, if it's a boss, then I can track it via my adventure sample. So, boss.
Stranger. Nah, he's an old friend.
No. Okay, Lihue must be living in... Oh, there it is. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. Navigate. Where do you live? Show me.
That's a stranger danger question.
Oh, you live...
Where do
you
you
live
live?
right next to a... Lol. I'm talking about the boss I have to go farm. Hashtag big duh.
Yeah, but the normal person would be like, "Oh, I
happens to
live
be
at
right
18312. This, and that."
No. Never ever say that on the internet. What do you mean? Especially while streaming. What do you double hashtag mean? What? You trying to get swatted, brother? What's wrong with you?
Nowhere to hide.
Dude, that would be a bad situation where I'm at.
Yeah, same for me. I might shoot back just out of instinct.
I don't think anybody would actually come up here, so there's that.
Yeah, you'd have a Ruby Ridge situation on their hands. They don't want that stress.
Don Ponderosa. He's the one that's in the party.
Yes. Don Ponce de Chocha.
Yeah, you played with him back in the day. I mean, shit, we all played Smite.
We all had our blood pressures raised together.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Smite.
God.
You can't not. I think that's just the thing. I mean, I think, one, if you're a competitive enough person, like, obviously your blood pressure is going to get raised in competitive games because you're competitive.
My cholesterol
But,
probably went down 50 after stopping Smite.
But in Smite, in particular, especially if you have randoms on your squad, your blood pressure is going to raise. It's inevitable, it's unfortunate, and it's just a thing. That's so Smite situation.
Come on, pop the heel.
Just like if you're ever playing Magic the Gathering and your deck only needs 3 lands to be able to completely smack that dude in the mouth, then you get 2 lands for 6 turns.
Dark Souls.
That is so Magic.
I don't know. I like Dark Souls. I like what it does. When you play Smite, you can't control what other people do. Dark Souls, you
No,
can
you have
control
no
it.
control over a random.
You
Yeah,
know when
Dark Souls
something
is you
happens,
versus
it's
the
your
AI.
fault. Smite,
Absolutely, it is you versus
even if
the
you
AI.
play at 100% and you're wrecking everybody's face, that one person will set you back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand. Am I literally missing this right here? What the heck? I didn't destroy one of those totem things, and the circle is still there. Just get good and carry them. There's some games you can't carry.
No, okay, so don't get me wrong, like, that's real life. Be good and carry them, that's real life, because when I finished my ranked with my actual, like, friends, I was, like, in a 400, like-ish MMR range, and to grind my way out of that MMR range, and I jungle main now because of it. If you are in the jungle, and you are dumb savage, and during this time period, I managed to make it to rank 21 overall in all of Smite on Arachne. So I was the rank 21 Arachne in the world in Smite. And yes, you can absolutely carry your way to W's. You need to be in either the mid lane or the jungle to fully effectively do it. And it can happen. And that's why I queue jungle mid. If you are savage enough in the jungle, you will just win the game for your team. Your idea is not to play Smite. That's the problem, though. Your idea and your entire plan behind what you're doing is to make the other team F6. You are now an F6 hunter, and that is your life in Smite. If you wanna, and that's how you have to now play it currently. In its current state of the game, that is how you have to look at it. And when I look at it like that, and stopped looking at it like I actually had teammates on my team, that made my Smite experience as a whole.
I would say 50% of my wins on Joust.
And literally the only way I can play it right now.
50% of my wins on Joust were probably F6 at 10 minutes.
No, if we're playing Joust, I'm not trying to play the game of Joust, bro. No, if we were to get on Smite right now and go play Joust, I'm not trying to play Joust. I'm trying to make them F6 at 10. That's the only game. If the game goes past 11 minutes, I've now failed, and at this point, I have to grind out a victory.
I guess the question.
That's my Joust experience now in Smite.
Oh, my main quest is unlocked. I have to finally go down to the south. Oh, Squirrel, I think your volume's up.
Oh.
Yeah, I fixed it. Sorry. Threw my mic up too fast.
Okay, I think I got one quest left.
Be
My
in
boss
Mondstadt.
is right below me.
I think this is my last quest.
What's more important?
Done.
I feel like the TP location's in a cave. Where is it?
There may be a few hidden
below
quests that
still?
I've missed. Oh, that popped.
Here's a voice that I recognize in this game. Is Dawn a character that you meet? I know I've heard this voice before in something.
Oh,
There's a bunch in this, but as much anime that I've seen, it's understandable that I would recognize. Because I
Yeah.
watch both the Japanese and the English dubs. Unless it's an awful anime, then I don't.
Hey Dawn, are you a Final Fantasy fan? Like back in like old school?
the two other gacha games I play are Square Enix games, so that should tell you something.
Did you ever
That
play
should answer that question.
Tactics back in the day? War of the
Absolutely,
Lions?
that's my favorite Final Fantasy game.
Doesn't the male traveler look like almost identical to Ramza?
It does kind of look like Ramza.
He's got the blonde hair with the ponytail and
Mr.
everything.
Belov
dude.
himself. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, I
This
picked
would
him.
definitely be the best version of Ramza in a game now.
No, for real. Yeah, that's legit.
Because all the other representations in any other like Final Fantasy S game, for instance, like Dissidia, Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Minia, or even like War of the Lions. War of the Lions did a much better version, but War of the Lions is like a Final Fantasy Tactics clone. So
Yeah. Well, it's a remake. It's a remaster, basically.
I love it. I love that game. It's
They added
very
some
good.
really nice cutscenes. I was trying to get Elf on that. He never got to play the tactics, and I told him, dude, if you like the story and stuff, that's like.
I don't think I ever...
no, it's really pretty too. Like their summons are really well done in War of the Visions. Like, ooh, yeah.
I don't think I ever
I'm a
played
pretty
it.
big fan. And they also, Elfin, that's a gacha game that I really like because they
Oh, God.
shit free fucking shit. They shit you. So many free rolls, dude.
I don't know if I can do more than one.
They
My
give you
limit's one.
so no. You could actually this could be one you could free to play. They give you, I'm telling you, so many free rolls, dude. You can literally barely log on, do dailies, and within 2 months, 3 months, you'll have a squad to be able to go play the actual game without playing a single bit of the game. It's insane. They give you a lot of free draws, dude.
Moon pie. That's what she's gonna make. That's what she's gonna make.
And that was one of the things I really liked about.
Sorry.
Lol.
Sorry.
That was one of the things I really liked about
He likes pie.
Dissidia as well, because
like
Dissidia
pie.
gives you a lot of free rolls.
I thought about trying to play it on the console, but I don't know.
They do not. Oh, the Dissidia game that's for console is a 3-on-3 fighter.
Oh, never mind
And
then.
you sit in 12-minute queues to do a less than 2-minute fight against more than likely what will be AI, because they can't find enough people to fill the lobby, dude.
Yeah, I don't do fighter games. I'm good at them. I
Yeah,
just don't like
it's
them.
a 3-on-3 3-dimensional fighter. So if you ever played the old Dissidia that was like on like PlayStation 1 or whatever, it was a like 3D fighter where you could like fly all around all in the air like fighting each other.
I like Dead or
And-
Alive, but that's for other reasons.
Yeah, obvi. Lol.
Mortal Kombat was really good
See,
back
now
in
my
the
blood
day.
pressure's up. I don't have to play. I don't have to play Smite, man. I just have to hear Pie, and I'm
Nice.
fixing to have a stroke.
There's a scene later that you'll enjoy. They start talking about pie.
I think my love of pie is like borderline unhealthy.
Probably.
No. You want to know why I can say that is two reasons. My two favorite foods are pizza and ice cream, and I have lived life on those at times, and I am not unhealthy.
That's good.
So,
that's good. That's
I feel like depending
That's not
on the
bad.
choices of pie, and then if you could also, if I know for a fact, if you could get yourself to eat quiche because it's shaped like a pie, you would absolutely be able to have a healthy diet eating pie.
Oh, I used to make quiche all the time. I worked for a retirement home. I was one of the main cooks, and I made quiche like probably once a week.
I mean, it
Twice
is
a week.
basically Breath of the Weebs, but it's.
Breath of the Weebs.
I couldn't say it's better
Nice,
because I've
it
never
is Breath
played.
of the
It is
Weebs.
Breath of the Weebs.
Ooh, whoever said that, you get a gold star
Yeah.
for the day.
You're the
I
goat
want for
from-
your participation gives you a gold star for the
You
day.
got a
I think
participation
that's even
trophy.
better than mine. The
Yeah, Breath of the Weebs.
Wallet
Oh,
Impact?
that's good. I'm keeping that.
What do
I
you
want
think?
you to know. I'm
Wallet
keeping
Impact
it.
or Breath
I'm
of the
keeping
Weebs?
it. No, Breath
I
of the
think he
Weebs.
wins. Yeah. I think
Breath
he
of the
No,
Weebs.
no, I'm
wins,
free to play right
absolutely.
now. I haven't spent any money
wins. Yeah.
right now.
Today, so far.
I'm
In
free
the
to play
last
now.
You need to make sure to add those to the statement. I wonder how long respawn is. So the respawn on the world bosses isn't very long. I wonder how long the respawn is going to be on this guy for me to beat him up again.
Oh, purple
Maybe I'll just
book.
go run around
All
here for
right.
a second. See what the respawn looks like.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
I have put $20 into the game.
That's
Yeah.
same here. 20.
I have the.
That's $10 on the battle pass. Once you got to 20, adventure level 20.
How you doing,
And
One
then
Tap?
I just wanted to see how the because it has a similar like MMO-esque or gacha game-esque
one.
basically premium or royalty or whatever membership or whatever you want to call it from whatever game that you've played before system where you can put $5 on it and it will give you daily currency that will add up to you being able to get a couple multi-draws out of it by the end of the month if you just stack it up. And also just sort of helps with your little start of your farm for the day, which is nice just to get that little fluff. And then an initial like 300, and it is literally the cost of what the 300 gems would be, which is normally $5. So for the same cost of what would cost you the normal 300, it gives you that little bit of extra for 30 days. So,
Excuse me.
and then Elfin said that you can stack it multiple times, and I wanted to see how that mechanic worked. Just so I could tell people about
175
it,
days stacked.
and you absolutely can stack it multiple times, apparently, up to at least 6 months.
Oh, I'm caught up.
The pre-order, did you buy that as well?
I did not buy any of that.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, he
Yes, I
also
spent
missed
$30.
the registration.
I didn't do any of that. No. I'm on what would be a real no joke joining the game free to play players perspective.
Yeah, because
Most
I
of the
was
time.
telling him
The
earlier.
only game that I hardcore got into before it came out was Marvel Heroes Omega, and we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, you got
Because
me
it
into
hurts
that
my
game,
heart.
and I left quickly.
It hurts my heart, and I'm not going to talk about it. But that's the only one that every other free-to-play game that I've ever streamed, and I've streamed pretty much all of them to the point I'm dumb high level, I'm a legitimate free-to-play player until the game gets me to want to spend more money. Unless it was
Where's
Skyforge
Blitz?
also, because we needed to spend
Blitz,
money to make guild space. Which
I
was
spent
really dumb.
money.
That in Skyforge got me, and I didn't need to spend money on it, and it wasn't a want to spend money, it was I
You
needed
had
to make
to.
more guild space, so that the people that were joining the stream and really wanted to be in the guild for easy raid invites and stuff could actually easily be able to do that, and that was unfortunate in Skyforge that was a thing.
It was a fun thing at the beginning, like a new car, and then it slowly started to dwindle for Skyforge. And
You
then
know how
then it
I
totally
knew that I
dropped off.
couldn't actively continue to play Skyforge
Was it
like a lot of
girlfriend
people
you
can?
loved until she started asking for your card more and more?
No. It was that girlfriend that you loved and was super cool, and then you've been fucking her for 3 months, and she's doing the exact same thing, and oh my god, she might have rolled over slightly different and made one different noise, and then turns out 6 months later she's still doing the exact same thing, and she might actually have changed the color of her hair, but she's the exact same. And
always
boy,
farts at the dinner
is
table?
it old listening to her snore and having to bitch with her to do the dishes. That's the girlfriend that Skyforge is. Tell me I'm wrong,
Perfect in
Elfin. Tell
every
me
way,
I'm
but she
wrong.
always farts at the dinner table.
No, dude,
You just
no.
don't understand why.
So Skyforge, their endgame version of Skyforge is, yes, there's dungeons that you unlock, and yes, there's raids that you unlock. So those raids and those dungeons are always going to be the same 4 to 6. And what happens is, so there's, what is there, 4 or 5 types of enemies in game, Elfin? Anyways,
When I
there's
left,
4
there
or
was
5
5.
different types of enemies. Yeah, okay. So there's 5 different types of enemies in game, and what they're going to do is every 3 to 6 months it's going to be a different enemy's turn, and that enemy is what's going to be populated in those dungeons. Those dungeons are still going to drop you the exact same loot. The loot system is very basic. So every one of those dungeons is always going to drop you the same loot, and every 3 to 6 months they're just going to do what is a basic soft reset to their game by increasing the level of hit points and the level of tier gear and the times multiplication that all of those gears give you, basically towards your end game stats. So say we're going to just increase put it in layman's terms, we're going to increase your light level by another 35 this patch. But it turns out those are the same. We're not going to give you any new strikes. We're not going to give you any new loot. We're not going to add anything to the game. You're just going to go through the exact same 4 strikes that you've had the entire game and the same 3 raids you've had the entire game. But we're going to put different enemies in them this time.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to that ledge.
That's Skyforge's endgame.
I'm gonna fall to my death.
And that's not great. That's not great. Doesn't feel good to do that.
I like the grass
I
one.
didn't do it one time because, like I said, they got me. they came on my stream at some point and were like, "This son of a bitch," and murdered my account. But
They murked you.
yeah, like that is their end game. You do the same things that you've been doing in the exact same tile set on the exact same map. The difference is you're killing plant enemies this time instead of water enemies. That you
I
were
did
killing
enjoy
last
that
time.
plant map though, the one with all of the different areas and it like wrapped around like a maze. I can't remember exactly which one it was though. It's been
No,
too
don't get me
long.
wrong. Some of their tiles were kind of cool. Like their raids were neat. The issue was though, if you were a decent paladin, and in World of Warcraft I was the ranked 13th paladin in the world.
I'm gonna
for
hit the
a
wall.
while.
Oh, I
So
made it.
I'm pretty good with paladin mechanics as a whole. And if you were a decent paladin, you could one-man their raid content. Yes, it would take you 30 minutes to one-man the boss, and as long as there wasn't a enrage timer on said boss, you could easily do every raid that they had in-game solo.
I've heard about Lost Ark,
So-
but I haven't actually looked at it. One thing I'm curious about is the I think it's Elden Ring? Is that what it's called, Squirrel?
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the video on
Elden
it.
Ring, man.
Made by the
It's,
J.R.R.
it's gonna-
Tolkien and
it's-
Game of Thrones
No.
people.
I wonder
Yeah,
if I have to
It's-
TP
it's
away from
George
this, because I've
R.R.
been hanging
Martin,
out here.
Who did Game of Thrones? It did the writing for the game, but the developer, the designers, and the everything.
What do I
is the
need
same
to
team
do
as
to
Dark
make you
Souls.
respawn so I can farm
So
the little
same
boss?
team that made Dark Souls with freaking the author of Game of Thrones. So you can imagine that's gonna be the most epic thing.
This is
ever
where Guy
created.
lives.
Fucking see,
Lost
right?
Ark
Maybe I
is
can
like
teleport
Diablo,
to a
but
location,
better.
do my daily. That's a big
If
statement.
that game
is.
fails, I'm just gonna give up.
That is a big
That's
statement.
a big statement. Game.
I don't
And
know.
Blizzard has had more money than God for R&D for 20 years. That's a big statement.
I mean,
Give me a moment to
we play
compose
Final Fantasy
myself.
14, so we say that something's better than Blizzard all the time.
14 is
Yeah,
better than
but that's
Blizzard.
also Square Enix, which is the other juggernaut.
14 for Shadowbringers.
So you're comparing
destroyed.
juggernauts.
Yeah.
GG.
But it was
Okay,
never one of
That's
them.
not much of a comparison.
What were we saying yesterday? Lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of sheep.
Yep,
Exactly.
that's mine.
Exactly. That's why I'm sorry. That's why 80% of the time he doesn't listen to me.
Everybody's a sheep to me.
On the other hand, I'm talking smack about Blizzard with the whole WoW and 14 thing, but
You can't talk
Dude,
smack
as
about
soon-
Blizzard though.
as-
Their
as
formula
soon as
wins.
Diablo
Every
4
one of
comes
their
out-
formula wins. All of them. All of them. All of them. Yeah,
It's-
all
it-
of their formulas win.
It's
When
just
Diablo
funny
4
because
comes out.
11 came out
Overwatch,
before
win.
WoW.
What
Hearthstone,
about Diablo
win.
Immortal?
StarCraft, win. 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 All they do is
Don't
win.
you guys have cell phones? Are you kidding me? That was a win. Remember the Diablo Immortal scandal? Oh, that game
No,
crashed.
no. That we don't.
That's
That's
a
just
meme.
what is that? What was that? That was a meme. That was a meme. That was for some reason we're gonna
We
make a
don't speak
mobile
of that.
game that isn't like after the Hearthstone theme. Like that was just a meme. I think the reason why they got in on that, honestly, was just because how many of like those really cheesy like auto play MMO like mobile games are. There's so many of them, and they must see play by some market, and it's got to be more than just the South Korean market.
I
So-
kind of wanted to see that game. I mean, honestly, I would have said the same thing. If the crowd was going all crazy on me, I'd have been like, what, you guys don't have cell phones? I would have said the same thing.
Well, that's like Blue Protocol. I think that's another.
But in all reality, that game was gonna be a failed abortion, and they chose to do the right thing.
Yeah, it is good, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. When
That is a good
when
thing.
4 drops, I'm dropping every other game I'm playing. It doesn't matter. I'm done. I'm just.
He said,
going
"Oh,
forward.
it is OV." He said
Same
it's
thing happened
OV.
with Diablo 3
He'll-
came
he'll
out.
be
I
here.
quit everything.
He'll be here.
What is it? Complete the challenge by defeating all. This what you want me to do?
Oh my gosh. I got a new map and there's too much shit to do. How far? Why? That goes way over there.
I didn't even get my full combo off, and they were all dead. I am disappointed.
I already have that, don't I? Yeah, it's... Look at map. Yep, I got it. So, go there. Don't need the flower.
Oh, this is a cool dungeon. It's like flying. Uh-oh.
I don't know why I'm
Flying
overcomplicating this. I bet you I can just climb that post.
Wait, where is it? Right here? It says it's right here.
Earth Kingdom solved pretty easy.
It is definitely not right here.
Delved into... Don't play.
They did a really good job on the dungeons in this game, man. They're all different mechanics. Beautiful. Quality stuff, man.
What was the
Quality
wolf
stuff.
mark? I haven't seen that before, or maybe I just haven't noticed.
Oh, Barber is such good quality of life. Definitely, if anyone is considering playing this game, I would recommend getting into it minimally to actually hit rank 20 before the event goes away to get a free Barbara.
Yeah.
She is a quality of life thing that is
She's almost
definitely
necessary.
you're gonna want to have, because otherwise you're gonna absolutely have to do the cooking mechanic to keep your health bars like nice.
There was a flame barrel there.
That's not gonna feel good. Trust me. When you could have just had Barbers heal over time.
Feels bad, man.
It would feel. All I would say is feels bad, man, to people that didn't get into it right away.
That's what I feel about the pre-registration and the pre-order. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, but
you
I
missed
just
out 20 pulls.
I missed 2 multi draws. Apparently, that is a feels bad thing. But it turns out if this game is any good, I
Well-
will play it long enough that I'll get
Honestly, it
many
was
more free multi draws.
what was it? It was 10 pulls, 80 purple character XP, 160 blue character XP, and I think some food, some like purple food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was
It was a pretty
one
big deal.
multi draw.
Yeah.
No, it was one multi draw.
Well, one multi draw on the character XP.
All that resource crap, I don't give 2 donkey dicks about.
Oh, I did because it instantly made me
I
hit
get
all my
that because
characters.
you don't have the
20.
time to play and grind like I do, so you
Well, at
need
least
to have
get one
the
donkey.
ability to cheese XP your stuff. I don't need that. That's not something I have. I have all the time in the world, and I'm
yeah.
I'm a soulless ginger grind bot. So it turns out I can just do 3 days straight of grinding with rock stars and be fine. It's probably not healthy, and my life in many points in the past has been much, much more unhealthy. So,
You do you, boo boo.
yeah, this is a better state of living for me, as it turns out.
So I'm right on top of this waypoint, Don, and it's not here.
I think I'm gonna start investing in Lisa once I got the mats, man.
Is it? I bet you it's down low in a cave.
I can't say one thing or another other than I'm just not Team Lisa. I don't
It's
know
all the
what
way
it
down
is,
here.
but I'm just not Team Lisa. I feel
I
like
like
Lisa's
the light
only
color.
super good when paired with Noelle's Overshield. But
I mean,
when you're
I've heavily
using
invested in Mitchell,
those
so it'll
two
be a while,
together, like it's pretty good.
Oh, I found the area.
But then I also then start to look at it from a because I play so many dual games, I look at it from a deck builder's perspective, and putting in one card because it enhances another card is not the best way to look at how you want to build a deck, because that just
Yeah.
ends up putting too much nonsense and fluff.
I heard you said you
I
played some
paid
Magic.
for 'em.
That's
I got
also
'em through the
something
rolls.
that I was into.
Yeah, arenas. I
For a
play
lot of
Magic Arena as well.
They give you
Yeah,
Duel
right
It for
now. I
free.
grind that game.
But I
Almost
think
every
it's-
day.
legit.
I think it's
I never
adventure
really
rank
played
30
the
or 34.
virtual.
Their mobile game's good. No, I played Paper Magic up until the point that I had a decent enough collection that I didn't have to work for 2 years just living off of slow selling my Paper Magic collection. So
Right.
Don,
yeah, it was Paper Magic is good to
I've
me,
lost about 2
and that's
collections in my life,
why
so
I
feel
picked
you.
up, because I missed having that as like part of my world that I could do. That's why I picked up Magic Arena as the online game. Unfortunately, it's not for mobile. I believe it's gonna be a port for mobile soon, but it's only for PC right now.
Don, if you
But
look at
it's
my
good.
screen,
It's good.
this is where that boss was that we died to.
I've been playing Fischl forever.
Oh, hold
and
on.
I just
I will,
realized that I can.
I'll pull up my iPad and pull you
Tell
over.
her.
I
Where some
just
are.
marked him. It's in the pool right next to Quincy Village. It's northeast of Quincy Village and Wu Wang Hill. It goes pretty quick. I mean, you get a bunch of free stuff up to level 10. Level 12, you unlock daily missions. Level 14, you unlock something else I forgot. 15 is domains. 16's multiplayer for what there is. 20, you get Barbara, and you can do the Abyss for Xingling, which is another free character. And then I think you get
The goat.
Duelik and someone else, I believe, for free once you get to like above 30 adventure rank.
Oh, I'm gonna get a Dillik?
I believe you get him. It's either him or one of the other people. But yeah,
I hope it's Dillik, because he's pretty good. He's like one of the only ones him and Venti are the only two in game that I know of that I've seen any play or had any like feel of that I kind of want in squad and I don't have yet.
Oh, you rolled into
and
a
I've been
Barbara?
sort of fortunate to get some good stuff.
Well, still, even with this game, even if you roll a Barbara, when you get the free extra one, you'll get a constellation.
You get to constellation cracker,
and you'll unlock abilities.
And it
Basically,
unlocks
the more.
passives. The constellation cracks unlock passives for your different talents or passives themselves in general.
They also
and
increase
it
the
is
talents.
fairly important because some of them are pretty good. So basically getting some of the passive increases to those different abilities that you have on the character are pretty strong. They are. Like, for instance, Zhang Lang's first constellation crack has her R2 add a additional her R2 is not on the board. She has an orb, which is representing that deployable bird's turret effect. Every time she hits something, it's getting a double tap effect then. So some of those, even just getting the character one extra time, is pretty clutch.
Yeah,
because that means that if you roll a Barbara, like, I was so happy because I rolled a Barbara, I got my free Barbara, and then in one of my multi-draws, I got 2 more Barbaras. And so it's like my Barbara's heals are cracking. And like, for instance, Elfin, because he has had so many rolls, his Barbara is fully cracked, and her ulti it revives. Like, she just gets to revive you now. You have dead squad members? No, you don't, because you have Barbara. She just revives.
That's not a bad free
That's
banner.
super strong.
You got Barbara, Razor, and Noelle from the Free Wish. Razor's a pretty good melee lightning user.
Wait. You got 3 characters from a free wish? What?
Yeah, you get two 10
That's
rolls.
insane!
The first roll should be guaranteed Barbara, and then the next one. That's what I got. I got Fischl.
No, the first roll that you ever get that's guaranteed anything.
Barbara. Or not Barbara, it's
No,
Noelle.
it's Noelle.
Yeah, it's Noelle.
Well, yep.
It's Noelle. It's not Barbara.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
Noelle.
meant.
That's a big difference.
Noelle's still
Barbara's super good. Noelle's kind of alright, I guess.
I like Noelle, dude. I'm not no lie.
Yeah, if she's your playstyle, she's your playstyle. But Barbara's super good all the time, and Noelle's okay.
She's
okay.
situational, bro. I will admit that. Noelle is definitely situational, but in those situations, she can be very, very handy. Probably better. There's probably better.
I'm on ads for
I
fucking 40
sent you a
seconds,
picture.
Elfin.
I sent you a picture.
That's alright. I'll have it pulled up now on my
Yeah,
iPad
that
until my
forced
iPad
ads
gets low.
needs to switch.
Yeah, it's a thing. I understand why they do it, obviously, because that's how they can pay anybody is off their ad revenue. I understand that. But, like, I get
mean,
it.
I
It is
have
what
the
it is.
ability
It's,
to do
you have
ads.
to have it. Like,
Why?
I just got to try to set up my iPad somewhere also now where I can just sort of look actively and see it. So I can honestly see my laptop, and now my iPad, and now my screen. Now I just got screens on screens on screens in front of my face, and I feel weird. Alright. And I think I've got your chat big enough on my iPad where I can actually see your chat too, bro.
Yeah, that ad block.
Alright, where were we?
Pretty sure I would get in trouble though. So there's that.
Up the wall we go.
That's literally a little crevice.
You just definitely want to make sure. One thing to definitely make sure is if you're anywhere close to, for any reason, a teleport location, just make sure to go unlock it. Because you're going to want to be able to teleport quickly around the map.
What is this?
And unlike Terra, this game doesn't make you pay to teleport.
Oh, it's the stand-on puzzles.
With Noelle, it kind of makes you like gank proof. If you're getting
Wait,
like
what?
swarmed by a bunch of enemies and you're getting like
Ooh.
beat down,
Oh.
and you don't know what to
Okay.
do. If
He's
you
a new
switch to
enemy.
her, pop shield, and start, you can just spin to win.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about Noelle is her hold down circle attack is a spin to win. That's why I
And the
really like the
defense
Chongyong
buff,
as
too,
well, because it's
if you pop it and
spin to
switch
win.
to like your main melee DPS, you can just bum rush for single target DPS.
Shoot.
The thing that I think is probably the best utility for that overshield is popping that overshield and then switching to any of your characters that you want to do a charge up effect attack. Since those charge up effect attacks are interruptible, they
Yeah.
are not interruptible because you are behind an overshield, and until that overshield goes down, and the overshield is based on her Noelle herself's health. So if you make sure that your Noelle has got a lot of health in her artifacts, you can get that overshield pretty big, and that'll give you a lot of time to charge up any of those charge effects on other characters, which is why I feel like Lisa is pretty good if you use her with Noelle, because you can always fully easily charge her
You can't keep up with me.
her R2 while standing in place, because you'll always have that protective overshield. Ooh, I'm getting basic swings for 1200?
That's some bro talk right
How come this chest didn't unlock? Do I have to stand on it, but it disappears as soon as I leave. I'm gonna need the Traveler Geo, aren't I? Maybe I can use the Shielder. Because apparently Amber's doesn't work. Where is it?
Don't.
Ooh, these
disappoint me.
basics are getting chunky. Wait, are you one of the things that I need to kill? What are you? You look like a boss.
Don't waste my time.
Hopefully you drop me stuff. Drop me stuff. Drop me stuff I need.
Shit.
That's what I need you to do.
Overshot it.
Drop me stuff I need. Okay, you guys are going to get the full wombo. This is what you get.
It's nothing.
There we go.
Boom. Everything's health bar gets melted.
Okay.
I might be delusional. Because after I've heard Paimon talk for about an hour straight, I start
Okay.
hearing her say things like, "Please put me in a blender. Please throw me at a wall."
Like that's just
No,
your
see, I
vibe.
just don't even hear it. I don't even hear it. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm gonna
Maybe
have
I've
to
dated
run.
too many annoying women.
Oh god.
You're numb to it.
I did have a little sister, so like that's like doubled up. So like, yeah, maybe I am
I've
just
got a
straight
younger
numb
sister
to it.
too,
at this
but
point.
she doesn't
Let's
talk like
finish
that.
this.
My younger
Oh
sister,
no, my
like,
little sister was a
shoots beer
chatterbox
cans
and
out of,
is
like,
still a
midair.
chatterbox.
so I can't, you know.
Your younger sister sounds like a badass.
Dude, she is. She's a badass.
Yeah, I was a bad influence on my little sister, so she's a badass in her own way, but we don't talk about that on Twitch.
Nope.
Ah,
Nope.
Yeah, I was a bad
Goblin
influence.
Slayer.
Yeah, sweet GS about it.
This one
That
under
is
the bridge.
facts.
It,
That is a
wow.
GS situation.
You were right. These are right under the bridge.
Yeah, dude, they comparatively, it's like, what the shit? You guys
Like-
made me work for these other ones.
I mean, the fact that I have to lay down
I'd like go on
abilities for
flying,
some of the
searching
chests.
puzzles.
Grab it. Here we go. Oh. I guess I didn't grab that. I'm gonna grab the quest first. Depending how far it is.
I'm afraid they're going to take my gliding license away. So
They
many
probably
accidents.
will. I gotta climb up the mountain. Yeah, that 999 ing. Jesus.
I think my sister heard that comment that I made in the room away.
LOL!
Yeah.
She's within earshot.
She's
That's,
like,
that's even
"Thanks."
more LOL.
She's like, "Thanks."
That's pretty good.
My family's we're close.
That's
I got a
what's
good,
up.
I got a good family.
Yeah, I got a good family too. We're not as close as we used to be, but I got a good family, thankfully. A lot of my
Like,
friends.
I'm pretty blessed. Like I live with family, but I work with family too. I live and work with family, and we never fight. You know, well, rarely. I'm not gonna say we never fight. That'd be
No, every family has its arguments. And
yeah, normal.
That's
but-
real life. As long as it doesn't come to fisticuffs, that's what matters. Because it turns out some
Nobody
families it
goes to
comes
jail. You're
fisticuffs.
fine.
Oh my gosh!
Nobody
Okay, and then
talks,
there's
so-
Elfin's outlook because he lives in the deep south.
You're not allowed to comment, Elfin. You don't know what normal is.
Yeah,
What is normal?
normalcy
Normal
and the
is my
South are
normal.
not things that most people like are. But then again, we go back to that normalcy is a state of mind, right?
Normal to you is not normal to me.
Bad as they say in the South. I lived in
Exactly. For him, this is everyday life, brother.
I lived in Tennessee for years, and it was great. I'm not even gonna lie.
Go outside, shoot a deer off my porch, boom, I'm
South's a good
done.
place to be, man.
I got dinner.
Yeah, but then turns out you eat the zombie deer, you got fucking parasites growing in your stomach,
That-
and you
yeah.
remember the reason why we turned to
That
Walking
is
Dead.
a real issue. That is a real issue. If you don't believe me, ask somebody.
Yeah, no, Elfin's the reason why Walking Dead's gonna happen. And like I said, I'm sad in a way because I love Elfin and I'll miss him. But I'm happy in a way because my old psychology will kick back in when we get into a fight or flight situation. My survivalist instinct will take over, and I'll get to be Negan. So I'm completely okay with it going that direction.
For some reason, like I hear
What
this
is
from
that?
everyone. This is not an abnormal thing. Like every one of my friends, everybody I know, they always talk when the zombie apocalypse comes up. They always say, "I'm going to be one of the ones that survive." And I have this theory that everybody that says that are probably going to be the first people to get eaten alive. And
Most of them will be. Most of them will be.
I was thinking that.
It's alright though. You need the cannon fodder to make for the masses, because otherwise I don't get to have a compound.
In my defense, I won't make it because I have no cardio. So, you know,
Oof.
as vamp as I am, I won't be able to run. So, you know, I'm done.
You know how I know I'm gonna make it? One of the first times I was ever arrested in life, it was in a kitchen, and the officer said, "Do you have any weapons on you?" And I said, "Officer, I'm standing in the kitchen."
That's nice.
Yep.
No comment.
And two, when it comes down to me or you in a situation, and I'm sorry, I mean, like, if you're a fucking zombie, if you're my mom, I love you to death, but I'm pegging. I'm pegging.
Oh,
you
yeah,
in the
they're
fucking
not
head.
people anymore. You know, you're doing the person a favor. That's the way I look at it. Like, I would want somebody to, like, skull bash
Yeah,
me
but the issue
if I
is
was a zombie.
at some point when you go to that state, like, most people are going to have the
What?
stop that they're a person. They were a person I loved. That was a person that meant so much to
Can
me.
they
That
be
was the person who
cured?
gave
Let's
life
keep
to
them in
me.
a dungeon.
And no, I don't have those connections. Sorry, it's just not a thing.
Well, I mean, in that, it's like a win in Rome kind of thing, though. You get into that kind of a situation in the world that you live
Yeah,
in.
you might get her
that-
done. You might at
it's
some
either-
point.
Are
But
these
are you
spirits?
going to let her
Change
get a
your
bite or
mindset?
scratch off on you first?
Or, you know, change your mindset in that kind of world, or
And that's why I'll
Give
make
up.
it, because I've already been in the situation of, is it me or you? Well, it's going to be me. I'm the one who goes home. And if you have to go to the hospital or the grave, I'm okay with that, because I'm the one who goes home today.
Shadows of fate.
ruthless. Ruthless.
So
guess
if you've
this
already
place
been
got
stuck in that
spirits.
situation at some point in life, then you're already prepared for it, versus the people who aren't.
I guess that's one way to put it.
So psychologically, if you've already walked that road, it makes it easier to go down it again. Jesus Cristo.
Did I ever tell you that I like pie? If I haven't yet, I want you to know
The
that.
duality of man.
Trying to figure out if these
Duality
little
of
floating
pie.
blue things actually mean anything.
The multiplicity of pie.
Yeah, the multiplicity. I wish I could multiply pies.
No, me
That would be my
too.
superpower.
I wish I could multiply pies with my mind.
Yes.
Oh, it's a
Yes.
star.
If I could just make a pie out of the sky right now, I would make myself an apple pie and send you a slice a la mode, brother.
Oh, nice. That would be my superpower if I could choose. Like you could choose, like you'd have the choice of like flying, invisibility, all that. I would just be like pie multiplication.
Can I literally
flying?
just craft pie from sky?
I would
even
I would
ask-
fly. Zombies? Nope, I'd just fly away.
I mean, I guess if you could fly, you could like just fly down and steal people's pie. Or if you could
Exactly.
go invisible, you could just
Yeah,
like,
but then
sneak around
are
and
you a
steal
hero
pie.
or are you a douche with your superpowers?
Who cares? You'd have a bunch of pie.
I mean, a hero and a villain are the exact same thing, just
pie
opposite sides.
is the only importance in this statement, as it turns out. Your
You're missing the
priorities
point
are
here,
wrong.
man.
If you become a villain, you can get more pie.
Yeah.
Because heroes don't make any money.
The end justifies
No,
the
but
means,
heroes
my
would
friend.
get the best pie because they're. I mean, I guess that's again an outlook thing. Because to you, the stolen pie might taste best versus the one that was gifted.
You
like,
know,
freely.
it is better, and you know why? Because when you're eating it, you're like, "This is someone else's pie. I wasn't supposed to eat this. Somebody else was going to eat this, but I'm eating it." So it just tastes better.
That is the psychology of someone who's lived in a family for a long time, as it turns out. This is my passive aggressive way at getting to your ass. Is I eat your fucking pie.
Yeah.
It's my pie now. Oh, you were gonna eat that?
So much better because it's your pie.
You knew the whole time I was gonna eat that. You
It's not like I didn't just buy that at the store. Where is this twinkling bullshit?
Do I have enough mats now? I've killed like 4 of those dudes.
Oh, Lisa called me her little helper. Oh,
Oh,
I climbed up this
She's
mountain
a
for no
fan.
reason, didn't I?
friend zone.
Lisa's a
Friend zone.
super fan. Oh, and I do have enough.
I got a
All
flower.
right.
Ooh. Another flower. That's all that's up here? Oh, okay. I'm still looking for blue homunculuses instead of the geomunculuses. Jump
Damn,
off the
dude.
mountain.
This thing is eating the mats.
You know, when we do get outfits, they should make an outfit for Paimon that's just like a massive backpack on her. So then I can imagine that I'm making her lug around all my stuff.
They probably won't make any outfits for Paimon.
What? I'm talking about a giant backpack.
Shadows of
They can do that.
fate is upon me.
Bro, they do need to make skins for Paimon, and they just need skins in general, because then they'll get my money.
Oh, they're gonna be. That's one of the next things to do.
They make skins, they're gonna get my money. That's
Skins,
probably what
farming, housing.
I don't care about the farming and the housing and all that. That isn't gonna matter to me. Unless it has some super important necessity
Mats
level
that you
thing
can only
for
grow
game.
in your farm.
Yeah, okay. Again, if it's a super necessity. If. That is a ginormous if, because I bet you a lot of those mats you're going to grow on your farm are
What
going to be
if it
stuff
was a
you
green
cook.
farm?
It's
I
all
can
just going to be
believe it.
stuff you cook, dude. So yes, you're going to be able to grow your own mats for your own cooking. I'm okay with finding stuff on the map. I'm not problematic with that.
Torches? No? Okay, what the hell?
But if there's some super cheese upgrade material that I'm going to need from it at some point, yeah, then I guess I'll have
Oh
to.
man,
But
I progressed
if
that.
owning my farm is just something to be like my orbiter in Warframe, where I can show off how much I really love this game to my friends when they join my world, well, it's not a necessity.
There's a chance it'll probably be like
I
that.
progressed to that bookworm quest so far.
There's a
I
chance, you
literally hit a
said.
wall.
How many other games do you want me to tell you that you have orbiters in? A chance, you say.
Where?
All right. So now we've got a character and a weapon at 50-50, and I have to crack this
I
weapon
see
again,
you.
which I need 6 more of that, which is fine. That's going to be easy peasy.
How did that not light that on fire? Really?
And then I wonder if I'm just going to need to make my world level a bit higher to get the things around it to be high enough level for this to actually get that mat to start dropping. 'Cause I had 0 of it, so I know it's not dropping. Oh yeah, it's definitely an adventure world adventure level thing. Because I have 0 of both of those mats, and I've killed so much stuff already that I would have at least one. I'd have at least one.
Do you remember
Because I've
lighting?
been like farming bosses and doing all kinds of stuff at this point.
Do you remember lighting a bunch of torches spread out with fire? Like
Hold on,
pretty
where you
far
at,
spread
Pat?
out.
Let me show you.
I am up
Is
in.
something on your screen? Is it something on your screen that you're trying to say right now? Because I'm looking at your screen.
I'm at Wu Wang Hill.
Are you talking about like here at the hill? What torches are you trying to light right now?
If I can't
Show
find
me
one,
the
I'll go
actual
back.
torches you've already lit, so I can see which puzzle you're trying to do. It's that one down there, dude. You're
No.
talking about the one that's in that down there, right? That's
No,
where most of the
it's-
torches are. Somewhere in that.
They
area.
were up on the hills. There was 2 of them, but I couldn't
up
find
on the
another one.
hills.
Yeah, I'll go up there in a second.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I know about this quest area because I've been through here before.
It is up here. Is
Because
that
up there is if you do the puzzle that's right
there?
like right in this grotto, basically, then it's gonna open up the dungeon for you. Yeah. Okay. So those ones attached to the one that the other 2 are down in the grotto. So if you turn to your left, and in that grotto, there's gonna be a couple more of them, like on the other side of the water-ish area. And I'm pretty sure that
In the
that's
picture
where
that I
you're
sent you?
actually gonna see. In the picture you sent me. Oh, you sent me a picture? I'm looking at your screen.
Yeah, well, the picture I sent you was the one of the boss that we died to. And this is literally right next to the torches. But there's a mountain.
Oh, okay, yeah, you put the picture in the chat. Is the marker the boss?
Yep. It's a big platform,
In
you
that
can't
picture?
miss it.
Yeah.
Like, as you fight the boss, they get rid of the platforms for you to stand on, and you can drown. Like, it's the first actual
Dude,
boss.
because if you touch water and you have no stamina, like, it's bad for
Oh
you.
yeah, and you're dodging from all of the stuff that they're shooting. And then you touch that water, boom, you're dead. I cannot find a third port.
I've actually hit a point where I have to progress main storyline again. I've run out of things to, well, besides run around and get chests.
Do all your side
Run out of
quests.
things to do. Yeah, I did everything. That's how I do games. I don't like just go flying out in space trying to, you know what I mean? I collect as much fine stuff, but I'll do like all the side quests. I'll exhaust everything and then
not
do
high
the
enough.
story.
Not high enough. I need to go over here. Up the hill and around the corner. This should be high enough. Yep, and there's the torch. It was inside a wind tunnel. Now I need another one. There's nothing clicked.
Yeah, those torch puzzles are always 4.
Oh! You have to lock... no, this is 5. Unless this is a separate torch. There's 6. And that unlocked the pedestal that I hit with Earth. To crystallize.
No, these are multiple different puzzles, dude.
Oh, okay.
You're in the grotto area I'm talking about. When you're done with all the puzzles, right there, that pillar is gonna lift up, and it's gonna be a dungeon entrance. Or domain entrance. Sorry. Domain entrance.
Don't blink when the sword comes down. Blink. Let me amuse myself a little.
Okay, now I need... Oh, crystal.
Don't
I have to
disappoint
charge the
me.
ulti on her to get through there. Lol. Alright, well, find something to beat up, I guess.
Oh, it's one of those. Breaks the top crystal and slides up like that other one. Wonder if I have the level for it. Probably not.
We can do this.
Yeah, level 59. Definitely don't have the level for it.
Not quite yet.
59, 69, 80, and 90. You need to be adventure rank 30. Okay, so I did all that. Did all that. West.
These guys are always the ones that get me sidetracked. I'll like be in an area doing fine, clearing it, and then one of those guide me home guy, little
Yes.
spirit, like flying golden koi thing, blue koi looking koi. They kind of look like a koi fish to me. I don't know why, but yeah, those things will guide me in a location, and it's like, look, there's 72 things you didn't see.
Yeah, I got
By
an
the way,
achievement for guiding
get
them
uber
home.
lucky getting, yeah. Get uber lucky finding your way back to where you were just doing class, because there's so
Speaking of,
much
I just had one
running.
show up.
Speed of light.
Oh, okay. So actually already been here. They want it. They want the goods from which it has. There's actual koi fish in this game. Look at those little goldfish.
Where is he? Where are you
I bet
going?
you those are golden bass,
Are
right?
you going to the statue up here?
Yeah. Okay, that's their version.
Guess I missed.
Man. I'm trying to charge up Noel's ult so I can actually get to this door. This is not my normal squad that I run, but you actually need to have multiple squads for the purposes of being able to activate the different elemental pillars.
Yes.
Unless you're actively running the Traveler, because the Traveler gets to be 2 elements right now. Your avatar gets to be 2 elements. Lol, 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 lol.
I think that's everything in this area. Lucky.
Yeah, the running joke is that Jingling's so powerful they had to put a bell on her. Otherwise, it's not fair to the mobs.
Well, that like fun. I don't know if I'm getting a sound glitch or not, but the Mona does too. She jingles, but
Mona
she's
might
got
just
no
have a
bells
bell
on
on
her.
her.
There's no bells. There's like little
He
temple
said,
things.
I've inspected her body.
I-
she has no
I was so
bells."
annoyed by the bell that I looked, yes, on every character. But it's only Mona. Catgirl doesn't do it. Dulik doesn't.
I need to find something to hit
Barbara
to
doesn't.
charge her ult so I can get through this door.
Maybe it's because she's a magical girl.
The problem is there's all the shiny things. You just constantly get distracted by shiny things in this game. You can't help but get distracted by shiny things because they're just everywhere. They're just everywhere. They're shiny things.
That they
Every
are.
time you change your camera to something new, there's a new shiny thing.
Like I was supposed to be doing a quest and going for this waypoint. Completely
I'm
bypassed
so far
it.
away from anything that I was doing that was in any way useful. Look, now I'm at the point I'm just cracking stuff that I know there's gonna be a chest here. Boop. Boop. Chest. Now I probably won't even be able to find my way back to the town I need after I do charge the rope. Here we go. Somewhere to charge the rope. This squad's a little less flashy than my main squad when it comes to launching on this one. It's more just super buffing Xinglang and letting her explode life. Give her the overshield, give her the barber heal. Throw out Fiscal so that you get the overload. Oh wow, I have lots of recipes. Look at that. Got a couple 3-star recipes. My cooking prowess is expanding. Alright, we got Noel's ult charge, so now I should be able to activate those pillars. And that's why I recommend having a two-hander, at least in your squad, all your squads, if you're running around the map anyways. You don't need it necessarily so much when you go to do the domains. Oh my goodness. I hear you blinking at me. Where do you live? These things you need. You gotta actually stop and get your Homunculus, because otherwise you're gonna have to come back later and try to remember which Homunculus you've already picked up, so...
Don't have...
It is a good thing when they pop on the screen to try to at least figure out where they are, and if they're easily get-toable, then try to get to them.
Mark that with the clover to come back later with.
Shadows of fate. Speed of...
I have a feeling we're probably going to have to go a little higher. I don't know from where around here that would be, and I'm hoping it's not from
I don't want to go over here and die, but... Okay, yep. That's cool. They can attack me in the water, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get within range off of a regular jump. And nothing looks like it's actually high enough. Alright, well, we'll come back to that one later. Where's this other one? It was like right over here somewhere, right? Alright. I think you have to fly across the water from the treehouse over there. Oh, I bet you it's right under here or something cheesy. Oh, lol. I didn't win. Oh, it's right on top of the roof. Yeah, the earth ones are really pretty simple.
I need to go up top.
Most of them, they don't make you do too much work for them.
Keep getting distracted by these damn chests.
Climb on the roof, lady. What?
As everybody goes bye-bye. No, don't cook. There is a star. There is items. Must be blobs.
A lot of work for a chest, but out there.
There's a few areas that I've found, like you find one chest, and then literally right next to it, there's like 5 more. Not even spread out.
I gotta keep the DPS, otherwise Noel just doesn't get it in. So I gotta keep that same deeps. Now though, the deeps is starting to get pretty high level, so it's pretty good.
Oh, there's a totem up here.
Gold ferret.
Oh, a bunch of shielders. Oh, he just beat the shit out of me.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Let the show begin. Got lucky that time. Speed of light.
The range on that shield smash is kind of wide.
Speed of light.
I need 2 more weapons to progress the book chapter. Okay.
Say bye-bye.
PS4 Traveler
Oh, he's
Sword
too
is-
heavy to do it too.
Yeah, my PS4 Traveler Sword's almost ready. Alright, so where we get this submerged valley.
I probably lost some mats there. Falling down the hill.
Unless the hill's pretty steep, they don't go rolling too far.
Oh, it was pretty steep.
It was a precious chest, Elfin.
Mm-hmm.
Precious. Precious, my precious.
My precious is down there, but I don't want to jump down there. Because teleporter's over there. Ah. Where'd it go? There it is. Heavy horn. Yeah, that was slightly worth it. Very. Oh my gosh, that's a whole new area. Okay, it's in the village anyways. I guess it was okay that I jumped down. But there's a star. Okay, right there. Did I get high enough? Yep. Don't even need air current. What? Yeah. See a chest way over there. Oh, star. What is it gonna be in the tree? 2 stars. Oh, I almost missed it. Huh. It was on the very top of the tree.
Challenge completed.
And that one's right.
How many of these did you give me? Two?
Delves into destiny.
No, my beef fell in the water.
Alright. So gotta do at least one more of those.
Shadows of
Oh, you're new. Invisible? This guy went straight Loki.
That's cool.
Hunter's sacrificial knife. He's one of the new upgrades. Yeah, these.
Is that? Who's that person? Is that Mona? You're still playing? Who's that playing? You're playing?
Right now I'm Mona. That I just switched to.
She's cool. She's pretty cool, dude. I can see why you like her.
This is the. Throw that out. It pulses damage. Then explodes.
And who's that?
The cat girl?
That's the cat girl?
I just switched to the cat girl.
No, that's Mona.
Yeah, Mona's the
She's
one
the
with
caster,
the
right?
twin tails.
With
Yeah.
the hat? Alright. The cat girl's the one you beat people up with, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like the cat girl. Mona's got that cool underground movie, though. That's kind of neat. Ooh, 1489 basics. Okay. My basics are starting to get big numbers. That's all I care about. As long as I get to start seeing some big numbers on the screen.
Like I just hit a 1283 basic.
Yeah. Basics are starting to get chunky. No, we like that. We like that a lot.
I think the best thing I like about her is the movement speed. The underground, just fast travel. You literally have two stamina bars.
Pretty good.
Because she's so efficient. And Venti, he makes gliding 20% more efficient.
He makes your what? Your gliding 20%?
Yeah, you use 20% less stamina with Venti.
Oh yeah, Amber.
All
Amber
party
does the
members.
Same thing. Amber does the same thing.
She does it for all party members?
Amber does the same
That's
thing.
cool. Free version of it.
Yes, everyone gets it. Kaya makes everyone's sprinting better. Everyone in the parties. That's what a passive is.
I wonder if you put Kaya with Mona, if it would be that
If you
much
go
faster.
really, you'd be able to just stamina around
Would
the
it
map.
just be straight ham? What does the road say? Nothing. This village. Star. How did I miss the star? It's on the.
Why did it put me in front of Cecilia Garden?
Oh shoot!
Oh, yes, Sean. It's the one where you had to like go to the different weird like shrines that were spread out all over hell and back, and then go back to the quest giver, and then go back to the actual last like air shrine thing and open it up, and then you have to fight the 3 mechs to be able to get the chest, right?
That sounds fun.
I forgot we're in a private party. Elfin, you're the party leader. Click on our chat group and add party to chat.
Oh, I didn't even know he was there.
I don't understand this part. I wasn't just farming the garden.
There, he's invited.
Was I just farming the garden? No, I was not just farming the garden. I was farming something down here, I thought. Well, not that. Come on, click.
Hello, Shanzi.
That definitely wasn't what I was just farming.
You gave me nothing for your dialogue.
True.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the one that first wave is just one mech, Second wave is 3 mechs, and then the last one's the better version of the mechs. And I had that, and you had to protect the statue, or you had to keep starting over. It was awful. But I figured it out.
Bunch of pine cones on this bridge.
It was
Yeah,
awful.
and there was a bunch of poultry if you'd had a bow person out clapping them.
I think I have like 80 poultry.
Well, and you have Barbara, so it turns out you don't really need food.
Yeah. I haven't worried about cooking since the very beginning of the game.
Once you have Barbara, that whole cooking thing pretty much goes out the window. So the Warframe farmer of me has taken over, and Barbara's in every one of my squads because I just don't want to eat food because I'm lazy.
Oh, don't forget, in the foods, there's some of these that give temporary, like, crit increase attack.
Yeah, unless you want to actually eat the food for buffs, there's
300-second
Once
buff.
you have Barbara, there's no point.
Like, let me see.
Some of them are
there's a
decent, like
few.
600
Very
attack.
good.
I haven't found anything yet in game that's had me need to use a buff to kill it. But I haven't fought that thing in the lake that you guys were talking about.
Increases all party members' attack by 194 for 300 seconds.
I want to see
Like,
you go
that's-
fight it, to be
It's not
honest.
something to sleep on.
Yeah.
Or
I'll give it a
Nemo
go.
damage,
Yeah.
25%, stuff like that.
Okay, I found
Crit
a
rate,
book.
9% for 300
Well,
seconds.
looks like I have to do it now.
Okay, there's nothing there.
Max HP.
If I would have gone with a different comp, like my actual character, we probably would have beat it. But I went in with somebody that I hadn't leveled, didn't put artifacts on. So,
Are you talking about that boss we,
Yeah.
YOLO'd?
yeah. Oh, should
Yeah,
we go
that
down
was-
here? Because there's no teleporter.
He says, it's up to you. I just jump off the cliff. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, well, guess we're going down.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
The hunter becomes the hunt.
Actually, Elfin,
What?
do you wanna give that another go?
Ah,
Let's do this.
I'm kind of knocking out this area now.
No. But put a pause on it.
I can't put a pause on upgrading my character. I have to finish the Abyss.
No, upgrade is good. Get all the upgrades you can, and then we're gonna go smash this thing.
The Abyss, the first
See if I can
floor
do some
gives you
upgrades.
600 or 300 gems if you can 3-star each floor. And it's the same way for all of them.
Bro, my challenge glitched and didn't spawn me the last 2 enemies to kill. I just failed my
Oh.
challenge because it glitched.
That's bullshit.
GG.
Oh, I just fell out of it. Come on. Where? You're probably up there, aren't you? That looks like you're up there. Where are you? I don't even see that. In that tree, isn't it?